Hi, I'm Emma, and today, thanks to Student Edge, I'm going to take you behind the scenes here at the Sunday Times newspaper to find out exactly what it's like to be a journalist and whether or not it might be the perfect career for you. Well, come on, let's go find out. There are all kinds of journalists. There are freelancers, broadcasters, online, fashion, music, political journalists, and so much more. Today, I'm catching up with reporter Yasmin Phillips to see exactly what goes on in the life of a journalist.
So, Em, what would you like to know?
Yasmin, what's it like to be a journalist?
Being a journalist is a pretty fun job. You know, no day is the same as the one before. You never really expect what's going to happen or where you're going to be sent the next day. So it's pretty exciting. It's good fun.
Yeah, I can imagine. It must be good not to have to be at a desk every day, and when something exciting happens, you're the first on the scene. What's that like?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, you know what's happening first, and you get to sort of talk to the people who were there and find out what's happened. But I mean, I love getting out of the office, and we can do a bit of travel in our job, see different corners of the state that you would never expect to see ordinarily. So it's great.
Yasmin, I know there's lots of different types of journalists. What is it that you specialise in?
I'm the education reporter at the Sunday Times, so I sort of focus on schools, universities, issues that affect students, but I also cover a bit of state politics, so I find myself at Parliament House or different press conferences with different politicians from time to time, so I do a bit of everything here.
That must be exciting. What's been the highlight so far in your role?
I guess one of the more exciting weeks we've had here was when Choggin was in Perth, and I got to go and follow the Queen around, so I was literally like a metre away from the Queen, which was pretty exciting. Even the day after that, I was sort of following Tiger Woods around town, so wow. They were two pretty, exciting days in a row.
Now, I've got to say, it sounds like a pretty fun job, but how did you get to where you are today?
Well, it probably all started in year 11 and 12 with the subjects that I picked. So I picked English literature and political and legal studies to get a bit of an insight into how it all works. But then I studied a Bachelor of Mass Communication at Curtin University, and it went from there. Basically, in my final year of uni, I just started to do as much work experience as I possibly could. So I volunteered at a local paper in Midland every Monday, and then did a bunch of different internships. One of them was at the West Australian newspaper. So sort of from there I got to meet a lot of people in the industry, and they got to know me, and through that sort of opened up a lot of opportunities.
Okay, Yasmin, it's now time for you to give us the edge. I've got 3 questions. The first one, what does it take to be a good journalist? What are some of the characteristics that would make someone perfect for the job?
I'd say the most important skill would be the ability to talk to people and have an interest in people, because people won't talk to you if you're not approachable and you don't seem genuinely interested in what they have to say. Another vital skill is writing and spelling and that sort of thing.
Now, what qualifications do you need to become a journalist?
I think most media outlets expect a degree of some sort today, so whether it's English, creative writing or journalism itself would probably be preferable. But I mean, if you're a 17-year-old and you've just finished school and you're lucky enough to find yourself landing a job at a local newspaper or a community newspaper, then take it and go for it and see where it takes you.
So Yasmin, if you could be where you are today but have done something differently on your way to getting here, what would you do?
I think from the outset I'd be a lot more confident in myself and sort of back myself a little bit more, because initially I wasn't, sort of sure of my skills and that sort of thing. Confidence comes with experience, but that's probably the biggest thing I'd change.
Thanks for your time today, Yasmin. It was an absolute blast hanging out. Well, it certainly seems like a lot of hard work to become a journalist, but if you think it's what you might want to do, then don't give up. Your passion and persistence will pay off. Just remember, it's all about getting plenty of hands-on experience. For more info, head to studentedge.com.au, and I'll see you next time.